Ladies and gentlemen, for the 877th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that lady called Lisa, aka Lisa, as well as that dude called June.
Oh, I know this one.
What's up, bitches?
As well as that dude called the Black Hand.
Yeah.
Me, I am Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today, ladies and gentlemen? You are listening to Short Circuit 2. Johnny 5, I'm alive.
Mr. Short Circuit, well done, Mike.
Input.
More input, there's never been enough input.
Man, who you telling?
Stephanie, you have such soft pink skin.
Yeah.
J5.
J5, the original J5, not Blank Man J5. This is Johnny 5, I'm alive.
Is that Gene Wilder?
No.
He was a white dude in that. No, that was
the guy that played Mahoney.
Oh yeah, Mahoney was in that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He wasn't the main guy there, right? It was the other dude.
No.
There was an Indian dude that apparently wasn't played by an Indian, according to one of my Indian friends.
That guy, he
just had the
That was the Night the Roxbury dude.
No, that wasn't Night of the Roxbury guy.
I don't even know who Night of the Roxbury guy is.
Not Furl, but the other dude, the crazy looking dude.
Chris Kattan? Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little guy.
No,
What is this? No, I don't remember. What was that? Short Circuit, right?
Short Circuit, yep. That the guy that played Mahoney was he was the guy that helped create him along with the Indian guy.
Yeah, they worked at the lab or whatever, where Johnny 5 was conceptualized and created.
Who was the guy? What was the name?
His
Steve
name is
Gutenberg?
Fisher Stevens.
Steve Gutenberg.
Yeah.
Oh, Fisher Stevens.
Is the guy that played the Indian dude. Man, so look, now remember I was telling you a story offline that I said I'm gonna put on here. So my stomach was fucked up, man, for like 2 days, yo. Like Thursday night, something was wrong with my stomach, man. Shit just wasn't right, man. It was like gas bubble. I knew it was gas bubble because shit kept on moving. All day Friday, I'm burping and farting all day Friday. Like, man, this shit, it's just not working. Friday night, I go over Jen's house, man. I eat and I go to fucking sleep. I wake up, man. This shit is just, I'm in some pain. Like, man, I'm like, man, if I could just fart, I'd be good. Like, I gotta let out this. I gotta fart. Something's not right. Like, the bubble's moving, but it ain't going either up or down in the elevator. It's like a motherfucker stuck in the elevator right now. You know what I mean?
That's a rough description of a fart, Mike.
Yeah, bro.
Punch your stomach at all, try to get it moving around.
Yes, nigga. I'm hurting myself to get this shit out, and it's not working, bro.
You ever see Last King of Scotland?
Yeah, when he takes
the baseball bat, gets behind him and squeezes him, and he fucking sounds like he shits himself.
I wish I had Professor X with that bat right now. You
Professor
know
X? That's who it was. It was McAvoy.
Yeah. So fucking that morning, the Saturday morning, yesterday morning, I had to get up to go to West Virginia, right? So I'm like, man, I wake up, man, I go in the bathroom to fucking take a shit, man, and I fucking let that bad boy loose. For a second, I thought I was gay. It felt so fucking good. I was like, I was questioning myself for a second. So I was like, man, let me ask the fellas this shit. Y'all ever took a shit so good that you had to question your sexuality?
Nah. Not yet.
Nah.
Like, man, that shit fucked me up. I was like,
I've taken some shits and I've just been like, damn, that was a shit.
yeah.
But that come out my ass hot. Felt bad for the bottom of the porcelain, but never fucking questioned gayness.
Yeah, I've never been like, let me go get something stuck up in there.
Oh my
That's just it, man. That
Now that I've gotten a turd
Man, that's a good
dislodged.
shit. Let's go try anal.
Right.
Never.
It just fucked me up because I was like, wow, the relief, man, was just fucking great. And I was like, what
Mike,
the fuck?
it sounds like it was beyond relief. You were
just hold the
actually,
shit in for a day.
it was pleasurable.
Like 2 days, bro. That shit was
Yeah, you're gonna
hurting.
have maximum relief. Damn near orgasmic.
Yeah.
Finally let that bitch out.
Right.
I was like, fuck, man, my toes curled. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
I've never
to me?
had such pleasure from my booty hole.
I was like, man, what's happening to me? What's going on? This ain't right. This ain't supposed to feel like this. But then I'm like, man, I feel so great now. Like, I'm ready to start my day.
You were reborn. Michael was reborn thanks to the duty.
I said, what the fuck? Oh man, yeah, that's my story. That's
What
I
did
got.
you eat? Did you eat something that?
I had no fucking clue. It probably was something that happened maybe
Stress.
Thursday, Wednesday. I don't fucking know,
Yeah.
but it was. Yeah, I know all week long it was just fucking hot till fucking the weekend came around, or that Thursday came around and started to cool off a bit.
But you still haven't said what you ate.
I can't remember what the fuck I ate. That was the thing. I was trying to figure that shit out. Like, what the fuck caused this shit to happen to me?
Right.
Like, I'm going over shit in my head because I don't remember what I did for the kids for Wednesday night. I don't remember what we had for dinner Wednesday night because it was their first day of school, and I was talking to them about school and everything. Because my boy in high school now, you know what I mean. My girl is her last year in elementary, so
Yeah, Felicia said he seen your boy in school the other day.
Yeah.
Passed him in the hallway or something.
So I was like, all right, bet, you know what I mean? So I'm talking to them. I can't remember what the fuck. I don't know if I ordered something. I don't remember
Damn,
if I
Mike.
cooked. I'm telling you.
It's that bad.
And they be blending in, yo, because I'm like, I get home, do what I got to do, and I got to roll. Like, all week it was busy because Monday was back to school night.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday was the ship at the venue.
Monday was back to school night?
Yeah.
You got kids too, right?
Yeah, but he don't tell me fucking nothing.
Man, you get the
motherfucker.
email.
I ain't get no email.
I guarantee you got an email. If you type in FCPS, it'll come up saying back to school night for Fauquier County Schools Monday from 4 to 6.
The Rock says.
Because we get the same emails, bruh.
I ain't getting no email. I've been looking. I've been even getting on the website and shit too.
You gotta look
The
at your
Rock
shirt.
says.
Type in FCPS.
The Rock says.
Maybe it's going to your spam.
It
The
could.
Rock says.
So you ain't got no. You didn't. How did you know where to get a schedule and shit from?
I got that email.
Yeah, then you should have had fucking the one before that when she told you when to go back.
Sounds like a solid confirmation. You should have the other
Yeah,
emails.
yeah.
That's what I said. I'm like, well, I got the bus joint. Somebody, I'm like,
Yep,
what the
bus
fuck?
joint, the schedule, the change of the number, the change with like something with the portal and all that other bullshit.
I ain't getting no portal shit.
See, you don't have your
Yeah,
shit.
because they did change that, right? They changed Schoolology or some bullshit thing
Yep.
he was telling me about. Yeah, I didn't get that email.
Yeah. I don't know if I could even forward the one I got. I don't because mine has my boy's number. So I think your boy might have a new number. But anyway,
Oh my God, you guys make me so
He
glad
told me
I
about
don't
that.
have kids.
He told me about his new number, but I don't, like I said, I never got any of that shit.
now, Mr. Eunice, since you're back on the show, you've been in Florida for the past couple weeks. Before you went to Florida, you left us in suspense with some shit. You don't remember what you did, huh? Damn it, this man.
Yeah, enlighten us, Mike.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up so I can play it for everybody here.
Mike's been sitting for a month wondering.
I've been waiting on this shit because I'm like, this motherfucker here was on one this day, and I'm like, I thought you were supposed to have left and went to Florida or some shit, but I guess you went to try to go fishing in Warrenton Lakes one more good game,
Oh yeah.
and it was this. To see if it'll play here.
I've just been informed by the lovely jurisdiction of Fauquier County.
I didn't go over there.
Hold on.
Bitch. Man bun faggot. Lick my balls. Cock sucking douchebag asshole fucking cunt licking fucking Swahilian thunder dick fucking cunt bag is not freedom of speech. You can't say that because the authorities will hold it against you. Then they can turn you in.
So I've been wondering what the hell happened that day.
Tell us
bro.
more, Jew. Tell us more.
I'm officially trespassed in Warrenton Lakes because of my profanity. I instigated the situation.
You're such a fucking idiot.
And I also take fish. I take buckets of fish from that lake every time I'm there.
That's not true. You never keep fish. You don't eat fish.
According to the email, the response email that my mom got is every time I'm there, I'm cussing people out, yelling at people from the boat, taking buckets of fish.
And did you ask for any proof of evidence?
Disrupting property. Oh, this is the email I got. This is the email that the response email that the commissioner, who probably was one of those douchebags that I cussed out.
Well, you wanted the thunder. You done brung it down.
Yeah.
But it's fine because I'm only trespassed for $350 42 more days.
So what? You're gonna go back so you can catch another trespass charge every fucking
You're just gonna get a
364
warning.
days?
He was gonna give me a warning.
Cause look,
I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna go a different car. I'm gonna get a walker's ID with my mom's address on the motherfucker, and I'm gonna put it on my car, right on the fucking window.
You better get that ID now.
Right on the window.
Get that ID now. Don't wait 342 days to be like, I need to go get my walker ID because it's been 342 days. I'm going to be out on that water here in 342 days. So you need to have your fucking walker's ID with your mama address on it come at least no more than
Maybe
300 days from
what
now.
do you got to do to have a? What do you need for?
I don't know, dog. This ain't some shit I'm up to. I got an ID, and I don't be going places to
To get your
fish.
driver's license, you need what? Social and birth certificate. And or
I don't know
passport.
if you can have two addresses.
You can't. Yeah, you can't do that.
Because like I just moved, I had to update all my shit, and it wasn't like a select an alternative address. It was
Yeah.
like you're moving to this address, and then they gave me a new ID with that address on it.
Yeah.
To get a walking one, you're gonna have to show them a bill with your name
Yeah,
on
proof
it.
of
Go in
residence.
there. Yeah, you're gonna have to do like a little extra shit.
I can still get that. I can make that happen.
I think it sounds ridiculous. I don't see why you don't just make your address on your driver's license your mother's address. Just fucking change your ID on your driver's license and all your DMV related shit to your mama's address. Just do it. You
could.
fucking rent here. You don't own. What the fuck do you care?
Yeah.
And the property tax ain't gonna be no different on the vehicles.
That's exactly right.
No,
you don't
that's right.
own this. You
Mine
don't
went
own
down.
that.
I moved literally 7 miles away, and it went down.
Nice.
Full different county?
$30. No, same county, just
Huh,
because I'm not
different
in
district.
an apartment complex anymore.
Ah.
Yeah, I think everything went, or like, well, it wasn't property taxes, my bad. It was my vehicle registration
Yeah,
went
yeah,
down.
yeah.
That's what it was.
But yeah, dude, just make your fucking ID your mother's address and get it done.
So look-
like, get it done as soon as possible. Fuck a walker's ID, or get that too while you're at it. And then 6 months, a year from now, if you really fucking care, get it turned back into this address.
Yeah, I ain't really stressing it. I'm gonna try to. My next plan is try to just catch some snakeheads.
But where? You're gonna put snakeheads in their lake?
Yeah.
What does that do?
Snakeheads fuck up
That's gonna eat all. That's gonna eat all the fish, and then he's not gonna be able to catch no fish no more. And I'm like, try catching snakeheads. And I'm just gonna drive by there and be like, you know where any good snakehead spots are?
That's motherfuckers.
And then just
ass.
drive
You guys
away.
want somebody to catch snakeheads?
Y'all want to introduce a dick? Well, hey, welcome to America. You got one, motherfucker. You got
Look,
one now.
So the following video that came after that was him riding around the motherfucker, right?
All right, hold
Yeah,
up.
go-
Are you gonna play it again?
No, not that one. I ain't playing that one. He's
Yeah, I
going-
go by there anytime I'm in that area. I drive
So
by that
look,
motherfucker's house.
Layla's with me in the car, and
Revving up my engine, letting that motherfucker know, yeah, I'm still here.
we was at Chick-fil-A before it closed down, and Layla's in the car with me, right? And I'm playing the shit, and she's looking. She's like, "Hey, I know where Uncle Cricket's at. I know that road, Dad. I know where he is." She's like,
Which one'd you play with? The Macho Man glasses?
no, let's see. Go down. You got 3 rows, right? It's 2 rows right there. So the one in the middle was the one I played. You got to play the one next to it. The second row, that one.
shows the house?
That's the houses. That's the next one after that video.
All right, here we go.
Good lord.
Hold up.
Or female dogs. I was also informed that you can show videos. So that first house, old bitch lives there. Or female dog, excuse me, because you can't cuss like that, freedom of speech. Second female dog, this douchebag who lives right here. I don't know if I can say douchebag and get away with it. This douchebag right here. That's number 2. I live in Orange Lake. Second left. I don't remember what road this is. Stay away from that douchebag. Whole asshole got a. I was also informed.
Yeah, so my daughter's like, "Dad, I know where he is." And then the video after that one is him
Honey,
going saying,
that's why he put it on there like that.
yeah. So the next video is him going, "I'll be back 366 days, bitches."
Yeah, I mean, I just go fish at the other pond now. In public, or not. These motherfuckers talking about cursing in public, or not in public, cursing on private property. Like, that's a charge. Like, hey, what you in for? Oh, yeah, cursing on private property. I said, motherfucker, bro, at the mailbox. Get the fuck out of here. Then they talk about cursing and yelling from the boat. Like, that's a charge, screaming from a vessel. Bitch, please, show me, bro. Y'all are straight wilding out. 366 days, man. I'll see you again.
This is all prior before this motherfucker went to Florida. All this shit happened like the day before he went to Florida.
Yeah, he wasn't anywhere near to be on the show or anything. And Mike was sitting with bated breath, waiting for you to come
I
back.
was like, what the fuck did this idiot fucking do this time?
He went and did some crazy shit and got the hell out of town for a month.
Yeah, he disappeared.
Says, I ain't gonna be here. Let me go make a bunch
I
of
ain't do what I
racket.
want to do yet. I got a plan for him.
I know, you already put it out there. Shh, quiet.
Did I tell y'all what I was gonna do?
I think so. Did it involve snakeheads?
No, it involves signs.
All right, then maybe keep that one to yourself.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you
Right,
already
don't
told me that
incriminate yourself, honey.
one.
Yeah, we've heard enough, mastermind.
Oh, shit. South Florida, man, you get any sharks? You try any sharks? I know that there was a
Lots of
hurricane coming.
Yeah,
Did you
the
see the-
hurricane fucked everything up.
You see any cocaine sharks?
Nah, Florida was a little bit of a bummer this year. We didn't really hit the water too much. We went probably out in the water probably 4 times, and 2 of them we had to turn back because of the rain. I mean, I would have stayed out there.
Yeah, because you like chancing shit.
It rained on a little bit. You know what I mean? The one time.
But you also
one
was there
time
with hurricane leftovers.
Well, that was before the hurricane. This was the week before the hurricane, so this was just
So
regular.
you was getting this
Florida
shit
rain.
before the hurricane.
Before the rain, you know, summertime, you get a hurricane storm for 8 minutes and then goes away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every 4 to 5 o'clock. So we went one time out, and like I said, I think the most time I went fishing was 5 hours, 6 hours.
Now, that ain't good for you, man.
Yeah,
So
he
you
was going fucking stir crazy
I was gonna
in
say,
his house. You
That
know?
don't
You
surprise
went
me.
to
He gets
Florida.
cabin fever bad.
There's hurricane winds, and he's like, let's go to Walmart. Let's get the fuck out of the house. Let's go to Walmart. And then he got real mad during one of the moments that we were trying to find shit to do. We went to this one restaurant,
Oh man, fuck that.
and we were
dyke
the
bitch.
only couple. We were the only fucking couple in the entire restaurant, and this man is sitting here with no shirt on.
outside bar.
Outside bar in 90-degree Florida weather.
Okay.
We're the only couple there, and the manager walks by and is like, I'm gonna need you to put a shirt on, sir. He just turned around, slammed his hand on the counter, he said, check please.
This had that conversation with, you want another drink? I'm gonna need you to put a shirt on. No, you don't. Check. Guess y'all don't want my business.
Motherfucker.
So we had to leave. So we had to leave because he was asked to put a shirt
All I
on.
had to do was, grab a wife beater. Still had the same effect.
You
Yeah,
should,
it
it would have
was
been
the
really
principle
funny
of
if you
it.
put on if you had one of those fishnet shirts.
Yeah.
And it was just
I had it around my
One of them old
like a
80s
pro
mess
wrestler,
joint.
a pro wrestler type of shirt.
It's fucked up because when I go to Florida, I walk around Walmart
Like that.
like this with a drink in my hand because they got cup holders
on the cart.
on the cart.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you're supposed to be drinking.
The cup holders for coffee and
They,
baby
they
bottles.
have cup holders on many carts in many states. You just notice in Florida because your mind is set to drinking like a
That's
fool.
what I'm screaming. So this is how I present myself in Walmart in the facility.
And all
You know what I
the
mean?
little old ladies
And-
are staring at him, giving me winky eyes when he walks by. They're like, And then some
They
old
give you
lady,
your approval.
some old lady was like, "Can you help me get this coffee maker down, sir?" And he's all stretching. She's looking at me and watching him get this shit down.
I mean,
She's
she
winking.
went home and flicked her bean.
I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Why is my man so popular with the old bitches?"
them retirees down there, boy.
Bingo hall is people.
They like a little confidence in a man.
But yeah. But it was alright. We did a little shark fishing tonight.
They're
I mean,
from
I ain't
that
catch
generation.
nothing. The biggest one I caught, I think, was probably.
So you caught a shark about 3 foot?
Yeah, I mean, we always catch those down there.
Now, was it hyper?
Yeah, you get the baby sharks.
Yeah, get the little baby sharks.
Because, man, we learned
That's why we play that baby shark song for you every
the
time.
cocaine has been rampant down there, the cocaine
I did
currents.
see that cocaine was getting washed up on the fucking shore and shit.
Well, because we recently had it come to a light that there were Brazilian
Yeah,
sharks
Brazilian sharks with
They were
cocaine.
cooked out.
that were
yeah.
tested and had cocaine in their system. And so Mike and I were theorizing that the cocaine's literally in the water.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that we could dry out the water and scrape up the residue and test it and maybe have really good cocaine.
Maybe.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a salty gummy right there.
Yeah, it's salty gummy
I
right
smoked
Right
weed.
out of my
We
gums.
did that one, not with cocaine, but we went down to the beach and we were chilling with some fucking cats that we didn't even know. And we were swimming out in the ocean, and dumbass has weed on him. We went back to their crib and dried that shit out and smoked that shit. I don't remember if it worked or not.
So you were smoking salty weed?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Salty weed, yep.
That's disgusting.
That
That's
wasn't
when
during
we,
my trip. That was a different trip.
Yeah,
I was,
back in the day.
I was
Yeah,
not
that
part
was
of
way back in the day.
That was back in the day when you couldn't get weed from everywhere.
Yeah, when weed was tough to get,
Yeah,
you'd be like,
weed
well,
was
fuck.
tough.
That was
Yeah, I
either
would
the
have
same-
pitched it. I'd have been like, all right, well,
Well,
I'm going to get some more.
it wasn't my weed, so.
Yeah, I ain't smoking somebody else's weed after it's been in the salt water like
Yeah,
that.
weed's alright.
Because that's probably got all kind of different oils. And I mean, clearly you're all right. You're fine.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
He,
Yeah.
he said he ate mesothelioma. You know what I
I
mean?
know, that's what I'm saying. Like, clearly everything's fine. He's
Yeah.
not a good gauge for what is worth or
Yeah.
not worth ingesting
You know, I
based
got
on
these-
how he reacts to
His
it.
buzzard stomach, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, yeah. He got buzzard
Yeah,
lung.
pretty much, yeah.
buzzard belly, so.
But we also came up with a theory that if you were to catch a shark in this day and age now, it's going to have cocaine in it. It's going to be a cocaine shark.
It's gonna be a coke shark?
Yeah, and your shoulder is not up to par to fight
right.
with a cocaine shark.
Right, them 3-footers might be about as much as your shoulder can handle. You
Now
get
you
yourself a
can tire these
9-foot
fuckers
cocaine.
out.
You get a 9-foot cocaine shark, he gonna tire you out.
Because you got a cocaine shark. Cocaine shark is like
He gonna
retard
eventually
strong.
get tired out.
Cocaine.
That's fine, cocaine
It's a hell of a drug.
but I'm, you know,
Cocaine versus your shoulder.
I'm betting on cocaine.
I just gotta grab his
Yeah.
ass and flip him over, bro.
You gonna what?
You just gotta grab him and flip him over.
He gonna rub his
What?
belly.
Your
With your
shoulder
arm,
is
bro.
fucked up.
Use my good arm.
I'm gonna rub this here shark with my good arm.
I'm not gonna use, I use my strong hand.
Strong
He said, I'll be using a strong arm.
You just gotta flip him up. I mean,
You
it's,
gotta
not,
reel him
it's a little
close
bit,
enough
it's a little
to-
bit
to
more
flip 'em up, though.
complicated and extremes
The-
about it,
the
but you just
amount of-
gotta flip him over.
The amount of things for him that are just.
Yeah.
Man, you just gotta flip that 9-foot
Almost had
cocaine
me a
shark
gator.
over.
Oh shit.
Fuck, man, almost had me a nice little gator. He went good on the grill, man, but I couldn't get my hook in his ass. He
You
was
ain't trying to jump on him?
Nah, he was way out in the middle of the canal there.
So you were throwing reels at him?
I was throwing
You were
my,
just like
I was throwing my treble hook, yeah,
trying to get to land there?
trying to snag him.
What'd you have on the bait?
No bait, just a straight,
Just a hook.
just a
Oh,
treble hook, yeah, 3 hooks, but it wasn't big enough. Wasn't
I
able
don't
to
know what
get
you
in.
would have done if you actually caught that motherfucker.
I was gonna kill that motherfucker. He was going on the goddamn grill. What are you talking about? That motherfucker was like this. Oh my god, perfect, bro.
Man, just that tail
trouble
alone.
for that.
Nah,
No,
there ain't gonna be
no,
nothing
no,
left.
Jordan.
Not available to
Really?
see it.
Yeah, there's nothing left. We ate it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what
You
y'all
get
talking
that
about.
motherfucker,
Oh,
you-
the neighbor said that y'all blah blah blah. Well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Here's my refrigerator. Here's my refrigerator. Where else would I be
Hey,
keeping
look
gator
at
meat
here.
if I had gator meat?
We got this here sandwich. If you want some, you can have one of these here sandwiches. But this ain't gator meat.
Yeah.
This shit is delicious. I done did my
thing
thing
would
on
have
it.
been perfect.
Little
man.
bit of
like
this.
I said, you
I got a little bit of this
tail,
sweet baby Ray on here.
Pack the body.
Get you some of that.
You know what? It would have been interesting to see him actually catch the motherfucker.
Yeah.
The Rock
Because what he's saying right now, what would have probably happened,
The Rock says.
way too many different things.
Right. He'd
Yeah.
come back with like one hand and he'd be like, man, I had the most delicious gator, but I lost my
Okay,
hand.
so you hook this motherfucker. Now you got to get this motherfucker into whatever you're on. Or,
He was on land is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. On land, yeah.
He was on land or he'd have
in the
reeled his...
backyard.
You know how fast they run when they get on land, right?
Yeah, but that, I had a plan. I was up on the.
See that? Here we go.
I was on
He's
the,
like, all right,
They got the deck. They
Here
got
it
the
comes.
deck, right? And then they got the yard drops down to the deck with some stairs. But I was going to be away from the stairs, right? And then just have them up in there, like pull them up.
You were gonna corral
pull them up on the deck.
You're gonna pull
and
them
then
into
work them from the above his ass. You know
you were
what
going
I'm
to pull him from into
yeah,
like a
okay,
confined
so wait a
space
minute.
and then get in there with him and stab him through
No,
the chin or
I was
something?
just gonna get him on the open dock, but I was gonna be above him, like 3 feet on the grass above him. So he'd almost
On
have to come
the angled grass.
and jump at me. So all you gotta do is just
They also
pin
jump,
his ass.
too.
I don't know.
You just gotta pin him and just stab him real quick, right between the fucking in the eyes, right on the back of the head, right where they shoot his
Okay,
ass.
I see where you're going with it, but
His
You-
plan
It's
is
really
like,
just getting his mouth closed. Once you get his mouth closed, you just run the duct tape around his ass, and he ain't opening shit up, and then he's all she wrote.
you gotta wrestle this
but
motherfucker.
he's
that's
a
doing
long,
that,
strong
spinning.
muscle, essentially.
Yeah, that's it.
So
That's all
if
it is.
he could just flip himself and still punch you in the head. I seen the video. You seen the video of the
Yeah.
dude trying to wrangle a motherfucker? They got him tied up. Literally, they got him hard
that
tied.
motherfucker-
His legs are behind him, like
and
both
his
his
head
legs.
goes like
and,
that.
and they pick him up. They put him in. He was a big gator. They
Yeah,
pick him
big
up. They
gator.
put him in the fucking back of the truck, and he goes like that. And the one dude that wrangled him up was like,
You get a motherfucker that long right here, you get a 4-foot gator, it's still gonna be a
Slept.
problem. because that motherfucker, like you said, it is muscle. Like
Yeah, they don't
nothing
even
but a
need their
muscle.
hands and feet.
you
Like,
like
can take
if you
those
ever had
away,
an
they'll still
iguana or played
Yeah,
with
they
an
make-
figure
iguana,
out how to
Yeah.
get out. Yeah.
them motherfuckers, the tail alone will fuck you up.
Yeah, the tail fuck you up.
Yep. You don't want to
You
play
talk
full
about
with
you
them.
gonna catch it.
Here's how you need to think of these things.
Close his mouth.
You know what?
Stab it in the head with a pen.
You know, I got a good way for you to think.
With a knife, not a pen.
Yeah, but it's never enough, man. These
You need a
motherfuckers are
knife.
much stronger. You need a real knife.
Yeah,
That's not a knife.
Doesn't need knife.
That's not a knife. You need a fixed blade is what you need, mate.
You need something.
a 22.
I mean, technically a 22.
No.
You can't just be out busting rounds in the backyard.
You need to be out there with a fucking pistol on your hip, and once you get him up real close, pull that out and blow his fucking head off. Boom. And then you got him on the spit grilling, no problem. Like, I done knocked his fucking brains out all over the pond, and then I dragged him out by the tail and chopped the rest of his head off.
That's really all you gotta do.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm
Because
doing this,
they
let me
do
get
all
this
that.
bitch in close. I'm gonna say,
But you
pow!
can stab them with the knife the same way. Like that show, or they be hunting
Yeah,
on
but-
the swamp people, it's too much drawn out. Like they come up and they surface debris. Level. That's
then
when
you pop 'em dead
that's
in
when
the
you pop
brain.
his ass, right then. But they usually wait, let them
Man,
come
I'll
back
be
to
out
life.
there,
and
man.
shit. Live
I'll be
around.
out there with a fucking
Did
40
you just say they
chambered
wait for
in
them to come
the
back to life?
Yeah, they let them, they because for the show, you know what I'm saying? It's like fucking Lebanon James playing basketball. You can't just play regular basketball. You gotta do all the traveling
Lebanon
and the
James.
skipping and the dunking and 9
Yeah.
steps and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
the
mean?
traveling.
Yeah, so you can,
constant
yeah,
traveling.
so you can watch the game better and shit like that. You know what I mean? So all these kids can get fouled out when they go play rec ball and shit because they watch too much LeBron James. You
They're
know
not
what I
even
mean?
fouling out because of LeBron James, just walking all over the place, man. I see him. He took steps, then he took more steps, then he stopped, and then he took more steps. I mean, it's ridiculous. He'd just be shuffling his feet.
Yeah, so.
LeBron James rule. Shout out. Speaking of LeBron James, shout out to my homie Nick. I was hanging out down in the Nook this weekend.
Oh, there
Shout
you
out to the
go.
homie Nick. Went out and hung out with him. He had a big argument with me about how LeBron James is the greatest, and I kept explaining to him that Michael Jordan is far superior. But
Man, the dudes at my job, they go back and forth with that shit all the time. One dude is all about LeBron. The other guy's like, you can't say LeBron is better than Jordan. You can't. And I agree with that. You can't.
yeah, it's just not like that.
This is a different game.
Yeah, LeBron would have
bad
got
part
worked
about
in
it.
the 90s.
Oh, absolutely.
Dennis Rodman he would have made him his
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah. Oh, they're all kind of motherfuckers, man. You think he was fucking with Hakeem Olajuwon?
I'm about to say, Hakeem.
You think he was fucking with Patrick Ewing?
Even
Oh my
Mutombo,
God!
Mutombo
Dikembe
would've-
would have been on some no, LeBron, no. It's fucking punk ass shit. But yeah, shout out to Nick. Other than that, I love my man Nick. He is a great dude.
Yeah, we
He
talk
just
about
has
that.
bad taste
We
in
have
sports.
That
That's
conversation
all.
a lot at work.
Yeah, so do I. Same shit at work. And I'm like,
Mainly
man.
because you work with a bunch of young folks.
Nah, the ones I
I
work
do.
with.
Much
you do,
of
yeah.
I'm working with is a bunch of young cats.
Cats I work with, we're all around the same age.
My boys' arguments is like, well, I didn't grow up with watching him play, so I don't really know. I'm like,
Yeah.
you just gotta watch some of the highlights,
You don't
motherfucker.
even have to watch him play. You can go, yeah, but I say you can watch
Check the highlights, bro. Like all you gotta do is watch that fucking Last Dance show, and
Yeah,
if you don't
yeah.
understand
Last
that, you don't understand what he's about, then you don't understand nothing.
Well, as a fan of the Bulls in the 90s,
Man, what? Yep.
I'm sorry, but I was paying attention.
Fuck yeah.
I watched Jordan era basketball. I watch basketball even to this day. I still watch the finals and the playoffs and shit. Like, if the Bullets are in it, then I'm watching that. But, you know, like, I'm a man without teams, so it's kind of a great way to watch sports. I can watch, like,
It
the
is.
NFL playoffs
But
and
see,
not really care,
I
the
can't do
NBA
that with
playoffs.
basketball because basketball just got boring to me.
It's gotten
It's
so...
gotten boring as hell.
For me, it's not even boring. It is infuriating. The level of calls that they will call.
Really?
Like, put your hand out, Mike. Put your hand out. If you do that while he's shooting, that's a
Yeah,
foul.
that's a foul.
That's a foul.
Really?
I didn't even hurt him. I didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't feel that.
Nope.
If I had gone and hit you really hard and jammed your fingers, okay, yeah, that
Yeah,
should have
it
been a
makes
fucking
sense,
foul.
yeah.
But like, and that's not even a shooting hand, right? Like if he was
Yeah.
shooting with the other hand and I barely, you touch him like this. Oh, that's a foul.
They done
It
softened
explains a
up the
lot when I'm
game.
watching the boys play. Like they're like fouling, like foul,
Yeah,
like
it's
constantly.
It's such garbage.
They suck.
No, they don't understand how
And
it's
they don't
supposed to be played
understand
because of the way
concept, yeah.
the way that it's refereed.
But
these
here's the
days.
crazy part, because I watched the fucking Indiana Fever game with them playing against the Phoenix Sparks, and man, them girls,
They'd play a different game too.
this bitch stiff-armed this one chick, man. What's her name?
Caitlin Clark.
Diana something. Stiff-armed the bitch. Got the ball, was going down, the bitch was coming. She straight stiff-armed this hoe. I mean, if she was a running
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
yo, she's scoring.
Yo, them girls are aggressive.
Them, man, and
I
they
like
was
it.
Playing, boy.
I like their aggression, but
Fucking,
like,
they was lighting that shit up. I watched their game before I watch a men's game. I'm not
Dude,
gonna lie, I will
dude,
watch the women play.
we have been on this show talking about how we prefer to watch women do things than men do things.
yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm like not some feminist type or whatever. Like I'm all for like whatever. Everybody do your thing.
They try
But
harder, though.
If
It
I
seems
have
like-
if I have the option between a men's game and a women's game, I prefer to watch women do things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like ladies. Y'all look nicer to me than men do. You know, men
Yeah.
might throw down the ball harder, dunk harder, and run faster.
fuck about
But
that.
I don't care about that. I love me some finesse.
If you had fucking
Baby, get
men's
that-
beach
get that
volleyball,
twist
women's
spin.
beach volleyball, I'm going women's beach
Women's
volleyball
all
day.
day. You really gonna tell me you're gonna
The
watch?
only thing in Florida he wanted to watch. I wanted to watch
yeah.
all the Olympics, and he's like, "Oh shit, only beach girls volleyball."
Man, you talk about the Olympics.
volleyball.
We watched all the Olympics, man. We were watching every fucking thing.
They ain't got cable down there, so I ain't getting none of the break dancing, John. I was highly upset about that
Bruh,
too.
you didn't miss shit. Some bullshit.
I knew,
though.
that's what I'm saying. I seen
They're
some
taking, they're
highlights.
doing
and I'm
away
like,
with it.
Well,
yeah, because it was
Yeah.
ridiculous. The
Here's
shit I
the
seen.
thing. Each country that hosts the Olympics gets to pick 5 events that are not like scheduled
Not
events,
traditional.
non-traditional
Yeah.
events. So we ended up getting softball, flag football,
Skateboarding.
Bullshit.
something else.
Skateboarding's good.
It's
Flag
like,
football is garbage. I want breakdancing over flag football.
oh yeah,
And then there was some flag football player apparently that was like, hey man, I'm really offended that they're already talking about how there should be NFL players playing flag football. Like, I mean, you're kind of right to be offended because you're like the best flag football player or whatever that's saying that. But like, I mean, it's a totally different game. Why would
It
the
was just
NFL
like
guys want to
fucking
go
when
play it?
Paris had 3-on-3 basketball with motherfuckers you ain't know. Like it looked like dads out there. It looked like Jew, Jimmy, and me got together to play fucking basketball out there. That's what it looked like.
It was like that.
Yes, it was bad, yo. It was bad 'cause they was winded motherfuckers out that bitch, yo. They playing 3-on-3. I'm like, this is a backyard basketball day. But yeah, each country has to pick like 5 other events that's not scheduled.
Is this a new thing? Because I don't recall this.
I'm assuming it might be something that's always been going on. We just never paid them mind to. Because I think this year Olympics, everybody was paying attention to this
Everybody
shit.
was.
Because
yeah.
I was really into it.
I was super into it too, and I've
I
never
was
been
watching
that
shit like I was telling y'all on the show. I was watching shit,
Yeah.
man. Bad.
Mike was breaking it all
fucking
down.
water polo, women's
Yeah, I fuck
rugby,
with that water polo.
you know
the high
the high
dive.
dive,
The average serve
fucking
speed.
synchronized swimming.
Yeah.
I mean, all that shit.
Yeah, they got
Well,
yeah.
Netflix did a good job with the documentaries that they created to like hype the Olympics. Like I got super into that show Sprint.
Oh, see,
where
I
they
never
followed
watched that shit.
This-
Shikari, Richardson, and Noah.
This is the
Wild
propaganda machine.
Wild. Yeah, I was hooked. I was like very invested. Like I
Well,
wanted to know what time these
The,
bitches
hold
were
on.
running.
We got to give a shout to the DMV though because we brought the most medals back in. Like the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia, brought in. They said 16% of what America's
Wow.
medals were us. And if we were our own country, we would have made the like top 10 list.
Wow.
So like DMV got good athletes out this motherfucker. We doing the damn thing.
Dude,
for
we
the
got big
Olympics.
money around here. There ain't no nothing else about it. It's
Hey.
big money around here because big money funds these things.
That's
You
also
can't be
true.
really good at high jumping if you ain't got some money behind you.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
I felt bad for the guy that lost the fucking pole vault.
I know, me too, because of his monster schlong.
Of his dick.
Yeah, his dick knocked the pole off.
That's so awful.
Why would you do a sport like that if you can't get over? If you got like another 3 inches of schlong hanging down just in balls and
He
cock
should have
thick.
done a tuck down.
That was it, you gotta
should've
tuck
had
it.
He should have
Tiger
tucked it
underwear
back
on,
underneath
yeah.
his tank. He should have been laying.
And I was like
covering the
hanging
tank.
over his hip and shit, bro. There's nothing he could do.
He said it was hanging
It was,
over his
like,
head.
it was all over the place, dude.
Well, you should have strapped it to his leg.
I don't think it would have helped.
Little duct tape.
I don't think there's anywhere to put that thing.
For a drug test, you know what I mean?
Don't
You
look like
just
there's
put it
anywhere to
right
put it to me.
there. Yeah, you tie it
I
out.
seen that shit. I was like, good Lord
He
Almighty.
said, man.
I'd have picked a different sport, dog. I'd have picked a different sport, for
That's all
real.
I did, man. I don't even know where you put that. God damn.
But like, I guess I'm gonna have to pick something other than jumping over this big ass pole with my big ass pole in my
You don't want
pants.
to do hurdling. I mean, what do you? You know what I mean?
You
Like,
took that motherfucker.
I mean, the way it was sticking to his hip and leg, I think he could have probably done that. He probably
that's
could have
what
handled
I'd
a
have
hurdle.
done. I'd have duct taped it right to the inner thigh. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna mess with your running.
Well, they did say his Instagram following blew up.
I guarantee
Yeah, he
it.
already got offered $250,000 to do
Porn?
porn. Yeah.
Yeah, he should.
Man, might as well now. Like, fuck, you got 4 years to get yourself together for the
No,
next
and I heard they
Olympics.
took that boy. That
You gotta
dude-
wait on the mill. You gotta wait on 7 figures, homie. That's the you
He
wait
said
on
you gotta
7
wait on
figures.
7 figures.
You gotta wait on 7 figures for the first time. They drop that 7 figures on the first time, then you start your OnlyFans after that. That's the ticket.
They said they took that dude's money back. That dude who bet the streaker for the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that then went and streaked.
Yeah, it stole back his $376,000.
Bullshit.
because he
Damn.
placed a bet.
Well, all right then. Next time I'll place a bet you, and you go run naked.
All right.
Yeah, no shit. That's how you do it.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how you supposed to fucking
Yeah,
do
that's how
it.
you're supposed to do it anyway. Like,
Yeah.
you're retarded.
Place
Like,
the
to
bet
take
on
that-
that.
Nah, he's just being greedy. He don't want to split the cut with
Yeah, you
nobody.
don't want the
Yeah,
cut.
but
You
it's,
want
like,
not,
yeah,
it's
fuck
never
that.
going to work that way.
We
though,
gotta bet
man,
twice as much. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
It's never going to work the way
What it would
he's
have to
doing
be
it.
would be the three of us have to be in on it, right? Because then, like, you clear the path, right? Like, you knocking every motherfucker down, and then he jumps in naked. 'Cause
I'm
he's
going in
skinny
there
and-
slick down.
I'm saying you got
I'm
to.
going in there
I was gonna
all
say
that,
you go in there covered in bacon
Go in
grease.
there like cuz.
Come in there
yeah,
covered in
fucking
bacon
transport.
grease. Yeah,
You gotta go in there
yeah,
like
I'm
cuz.
slicking.
get
He gonna grab
transported.
everybody's arm and he gonna go.
We got in there like Razor Ramon right before the fucking
Yup.
set. You know what I mean? Out there just greasing. We just sliding
Go in
through
there,
people.
motherfucker, yelling in the building.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
I'm gonna be walking out of the casino with 2 suitcases and shit.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, bam, game ain't even over. I done got my take. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Yeah, because I get distracted because I'm be the big black dude that just,
Yeah, you go in there distracting, you clear a little bit of
They're like,
path,
oh shit,
and then he
big
comes
nigga.
streaking through the path.
Boom! And then here comes you. In the building, butt naked with chops. Then you gotta have
Yep,
chops.
he got the chops,
You gotta
butt
have-
naked.
Oh,
Yep.
you
And the
I
Mason
can't
and
be-
French
I
show
can't be
tattooed on his
naked, though, 'cause
back.
That's a different charge, probably.
Or put a pasty on.
Nah, okay, yeah, that'll work.
And get a banana hammock.
Yeah, I gotta have it covered up because there's probably
Oh,
kids
yeah.
around.
Yeah, that's right.
Charge.
Yeah, no, they'll catch you with that pedophile charge. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that.
So put a banana hammock on.
Banana
Yeah,
hammock
draws
on
and
and
two
Mason and
pasties.
French show on your butt cheeks.
And then
like
pasties on my
pasties on your nipples and
Yeah.
say Mason and French show.
But
a couple of
you
gonzos.
need, for this, you would definitely need to grow back the mullet and get chops because everybody's gonna be like, well, that's understandable.
The mullet
Yeah,
chop.
They're like Florida man. I got Florida man.
That's what we.
It'll be like the shooting.
Florida man runs out the middle. We take that back. Actually, non-Florida man, Florida man.
It'll be like the shooting. They'll be like, we've got videos of him here. There's still pictures of him wearing a robe coming in.
Yeah.
He's in Sony's background picture here. He's got his robe on again.
Is that
This-
a Ric Flair robe too?
15 minutes later.
Yeah, what the hell? How
He's
did we
wearing a
not
Ric
catch that?
Flair robe, and then next thing you know, he's on the fucking floor.
Oh shit! You'd have to have the mullet and the chops for that.
Said he wanted to try out for the Olympics and break dance off the 50-yard line.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you get there and you do that little like half-ass breakdance move. You
That-
like
that- no.
memorize the routine and lay on the floor and grab your toes and then roll over and grab your toes on the other side.
I was just a halftime show, Judge. I don't know what was going on. They told me to dance.
You just got to make sure you're not full of all kinds of crazy drugs. If you're on PCP doing this, we're gonna
This
have a
was my
problem.
moment to shine.
I'll just be on weed. I'll have my med card
Right.
flashed right here, like my name tag.
Juice
Don't
guy,
worry, yeah. I'm on medication.
he's gonna get a tattoo of his medical card on his chest.
You got
We figured out your tattoo, Jew. You've never been able to come up with anything to tattoo on yourself. You could tattoo your weed medical card on yourself. Remember, like, see that right there? That's a permanente,
Expires
baby.
every year, though.
Yeah, but you leave the expiration blank and then you carry the card. Psh, boom.
You should
When's this one expire? Well, this one right here.
You should do something for that broke wing on your back, man. I'd have like a broke wing coming off that hump.
Dude, yeah, if you had a skeleton on the back,
Yeah,
with, like
with a
the
bro-
shoulder and it was just snapped.
Yeah,
then-
where
you know what
that
I'm saying?
lump that's growing
Yeah.
in there, that could
That's-
have been a wing that ain't there.
That's a cool thing. That's cool shit.
Because you ain't gonna get that fucker fixed anytime soon, so you might
I
as
ain't
well
got
walk
nothing
around.
fixed, man. Fuck
You
it.
Florida wing on the boat, they be like, yo, where's Captain Broke Wing at? We know he's around here
Captain
somewhere.
Broke Wing.
He's the one that tells us where all the good fishing spots are. He gonna pull up. Get on the boat, y'all. Come on now, we're gonna run fish on. I'm showing you what to do. What'd he say? He's gonna take us to go see some good fish. Come
He's
on.
gonna take us to the good fish.
Yeah.
That's where we gotta go. This guy will get us there. Man, I got a good fish, man. Come on.
I'm telling you right now, the water.
Y'all wanna see them good fish?
It smells fresh over here. We're gonna go over here, man. We're gonna have good fish over here, then fish over
You
here.
smell this right here? This is good fishing water. It ain't good with the ladies, but you feel like here out here on a fishing.
But Captain Broke Wing, all the other boats are going down. We fuck them. They don't know what the water is. I know what the water is. Like I read in the water.
Yeah, the water,
I see that water right there. That's water right there. You see them birds sitting right there? That's where I'm fish at right there. Hit them. Throw your line out there. watch
Bird
what
show, you
happens.
can see him in the water. He look good.
Yeah.
With the right pair of eyes. With the right pair of eyes, you see them fish glistening up in there underneath.
Because the water give me a certain look. You don't know the look. I know the look. The water look at me.
What they
certain
won't
look.
see is they won't see these eyes because they
The-
want me to
the
just
water
give them
look
a
at me
smooch and
different.
put them back in the water. I'm gonna give them a good luck kiss. Put them back out there in the water. That's you right there. Smelling right.
That's
Fresh.
sexy ass water right there. Come on, y'all.
That's that sexy fresh water.
Yeah. Fishing is definitely his love language.
Oh, absolutely.
Girl, you want me to put this paw up in you? Try and drop a line in
Throw a
there.
line in that joint.
Try to put a line up in there. If you want me not be out there dropping lines in the water, you
I'm
better
trying
give
to
me some
explore
more.
your depths.
I need to get into some of that depth right there. You know what I'm saying?
Can I go in your trench?
Let me put this
It's got a little hook to it.
Bad.
Let me throw a little bit of curb pole up in there.
No, that thing. Oh, she online.
Welcome back to the podcast, Jew.
Oh, yeah. So, well, Florida, sorry it was a bust for you, brother Ham.
All right, a
Yo,
lot of
let's go
rain.
to Gator. Got some rain. Yeah, when I seen the hurricane come, I was like, oh, shit, you got to deal with that fucking hurricane down that
I
motherfucker.
dealt with that hurricane.
The whole way home is what it sounded like.
Drove all the way up in it, yeah.
3 different states.
Followed us.
Florida, South Carolina, rained like a bitch. That shit
Georgia.
sucked. Georgia, yeah. And then came back home and it showed back up here.
Yeah, then we had to move. I had to move. And then we got the fucking U-Haul stuck in the front yard of my new house.
Damn.
Landlord said just back it up to the front door. It'd be all right. I was all right.
As long as he gave you the permission, fuck
Yeah,
it.
oops. He won't say that next time.
We had to call a tow truck.
Oh, damn.
That's
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah,
That bad.
It was in there in AAA licked my balls.
They wouldn't do it because of the size
They
of the U-Haul.
said we don't do box trucks. I said, well, what's the difference? I said, well, let me call you back.
weight.
Let me call you back and tell you I got a fucking Ford 550.
It depends, though. What
No, it's
size
the weight of
box
the
truck did
vehicle.
you have?
15 foot.
It's the weight of the vehicle.
Yeah.
It's physical impossible. That's why, like, when you've got a vehicle with a winch, you can't just go winching people out.
That dude did. This dude showed up with a fucking Ford 250.
Yeah,
a
and
front
was
winch.
he running his engine and shit? Would he put it in gear and pull on it and all that shit?
No, he just parked the fucking truck and walked the winch to me. And,
Oh well,
You know what I mean?
that's a heavy enough truck, I suppose.
yeah, I mean, a regular rollback would have done it. You just needed to move it fucking 3 feet, get it out of the hole. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah. Well, that's
I mean, any wrench could have done it.
it wasn't much.
No, it wasn't much.
Just you had to get it moved a couple feet.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
fucking sat in the fucking pocket.
But you know, when I had the Jeep, I used to drive away from people that are stuck in ditches and shit. Like,
See,
I
the
ain't
only
fucking
thing,
pulling
the
you
only
out.
thing with
Well, yeah, no,
U-Hauls,
you
they're
can
just,
break the
they're
wrench.
so low.
Exactly.
This is just a regular-
tear your shit up.
it wasn't no heavy-duty
right,
wrench
that
or
sounds
nothing.
to me like a totally different situation than I had in my brain. Like, okay, you literally just got stuck in the mud.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
you were
That's
gonna
what I
put it
was
in
telling these
gear,
people. I'm like,
and
what?
somebody's gonna give it a little tug, and you just have it in drive, give it a little gas, and it's
I
theory.
didn't even do it. I just put it in neutral. He
Could,
backed
right,
it, the wrench
yeah.
pulled it all out his damn self. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I was like, I knew AAA. It's not like going.
Now,
telling
ladies
y'all
and
to move
gentlemen,
mountains.
the junior is actually saying winch when he says wrench.
Yeah, wrench.
No,
Yeah,
winch.
yeah. Gotta clear it up because everybody's gonna be like,
Clarification.
that.
Because,
I
like,
was like, what?
yeah, it took me a minute too. I'm like, well, what is he saying? Oh wait, I know what he's saying. He's
Yeah,
saying a
winch.
winch.
I thought it was just some new
A
term.
wrench.
Yeah,
wrench. Say a wrench, pulled it out.
Yeah, that's. I was like, if I'm calling it the wrong term, then
Nah.
Winch.
No, I'm glad. That's great that I made that clarification and
Yeah,
it helped you. That's amazing.
It did.
that
See-
means it's gonna help our listeners.
See, we've been speaking this language a long time, and I'm sorry that I don't more readily help you out with it.
Yeah, the first podcast I ever listened to, I didn't know what the fuck Andrew was saying. This is before I even met him. When I just met you, Mason, I was like, what is this country fucker talking about?
That's fucking
Then we go on
funny.
our first date, and he's like, oh yeah, that's me on that podcast. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, you mean the inarticulate one I couldn't understand? See, this is
I needed a translator for like 6 months.
ladies and gentlemen, this show is an acquired taste. It's kind of like beer. You first drink it and you go, huh.
Yeah.
And then you drink a few more and you're like, well, I am trying to get drunk. That's how this show is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
give us a couple episodes.
Yeah, truly.
Like fucking the homie Brandon overseas in Oxford. He said he's trying to have one time to get back on again. I said, man, we'll try to work something out and get squared away with that part.
Yeah, hell yeah. And we're going to get, see if we can get Kyle out here in another week or 2 or 3, something
All
like that.
right. And then fucking my cousin, he wants to come on Ace Bandicoot.
Okay. What
He
up,
was like,
Ace?
yo, man, I gotta get off. I said, man, wait till after the wedding and then we'll get you on, man. We'll work it in. But Brandon over there in Oxford, right? He was the one that's like, he's like, yo, guys, the Jew has the perfect American accent because overseas they believe all Americans sound like
Sound
this
like him?
motherfucker. Yeah.
We can be international hardcore.
Yeah.
Like, and especially if episodes where Mike and I talk like him.
No.
We can all 3 of us go into the same one. Like, yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, we can get around here worldwide, baby.
Man, this is the other day, man. I was at that motherfucking goddamn concrete pond, man. Shit, I was good. I was like, all right, I'll swim.
Concrete pond's nice when you ain't trying to fish for nothing, you know what I mean?
Then I went down to the watering hole, man. Got thirsty right there, man. Got me a drink real quick.
What I did was I brought drinks with me in a cooler.
I tied one on and I was good to go. I said, woo, there it is. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Rock says,
Yeah, man, we're very American around here.
Uh,
Very American.
but what they say is that the fucking country drawl comes from the English accent. It says that fucking the English accent is what the settlers had when they came over.
Southerners
Or Southerners
carried more of that English aristocratic vibe into like the generations.
And they said as it went
then
on,
as it
it had
changed.
that twang to
Yeah.
it.
See,
So it
look,
says the country drawl is the closest you can get to the fucking Cockney.
that's exactly what I was about to say
Yeah.
right there. See, Cockney's not that far off from Southern, it is.
Yeah, Cockney
It's-
is just this right. It's just
right there,
It's
right there.
aristocratic
It's-
Southern.
Yeah.
Yes, it's an aristocratic
And they are
Southern.
considered
is.
like the rednecks of England.
Yeah.
Like Cockney is like trashy.
Damn right.
Cockney is the trailer parker.
I'm trying to get me a ratchet. I'm trying to get me a ratchet Cockney bitch from England.
Oh, that
Fire.
would probably turn you
Fire.
out.
Man, I'd be walking around with a heart on all the damn time. It would be out of control, man.
Said I'm gonna walk around with a heart on the whole damn time. You get you one of them fucking Cockney pub bitches.
Yeah. I get me a beer winch.
They'll look at you. I will stick you. Because she got her fucking knife out already. Ready to shank a motherfucker.
Yeah, we don't have guns here, but we'll cut you from ear to ear.
Ass for boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna have to bring this episode of Foolishness to a close. I'd like to thank you so very much for listening. We would like to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes.
Oh, yeah. Like, share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right, keep grinding on the things you're trying to get done because that is how things get done.
We believe in you.
And if you want to get yourself a copy of Brave New World, Fahrenheit 451 or 1984, holler at your boy. I'll send that shit right on out to you.
Coming to you live.
Got copies. That shit will scare you. 1984, scary book these days.
We're in the times now.
It's a hard one to read, but once again, don't forget we love you very much.
Love y'all.
We wish you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Gone.
Don't you worry, Cooley on it, baby. The gift is me being present, live in the moment, baby. I'm in her soul and I felt it. She said you want it, baby.